Oh shit, I'm in the office. I'm trading now, but I wanted to show you. I feel very confident. I was about to say, like, I feel very confident about this setup. So I wanted to show y'all that, but I'm glad I got that on live or recorded, because I was like, wait, literally just now, just like, I should record this. So yeah, we recorded that. TP hit and then some. So yeah, awesome. We lost twice yesterday. So that win, it was a 1-to-1 trade, so that win covered one loss. So let's see how this day can go. One thing I'm really proud of myself is my analysis. Because of the way price was going, like you see lower lows being here, there. Why is it like that? Here. So I initially, literally, won't lie to you, let me have that on the 2-minute just in case there's a setup that forms. But I initially, honestly, wait, hold on. If this closes, I'll tap into that. But then, yeah, the regular 2-minute. But sorry, we're doing analysis. We got 50 seconds left on this candor. Sorry, hold on. Okay, just analyzing. But I was saying, like, I was initially bearish on today. Like, no lie. I was initially bearish, but then again, like I mentioned, how do I change this? Why does it look like this? It looks horrible. Line, thank you. I was thinking we were bearish, but then I looked, I was like seeing like this area right here, this huge wick, and price rejected off of this area. Let me just take this away real quick. Price rejected, and it left a nice rejection. So I was thinking, like, okay, this looks like an area where price might want to pull up, because if you zoom out in the moment, like, I see why I was thinking bearish, but it's like if you zoom out, we're still keeping that bullish structure. And then me seeing that we tapped into the support resistance zone, I was a little bit more like, oh. And the way how it rejected off of it, I was like, okay, price probably wants to pull up, probably, like, I don't know, but that was my thought process on it. So right now price is looking a little not that great. So yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of show y'all that. So like I mentioned, I'm currently in the office, but I'm trading because there's nobody fucking here, bro. Oh, they all turn to ghosts, and they're all ops because nobody's here. And I'm clocking that, bro. I'm clocking that shit, bro. But like, literally, whatever. All right, looking at the charts, 43 seconds. I would do this, but I don't know how I feel about it. It's the fact there's a lot of rejection. Let me just clear all this. There's a lot of rejection in this area. It's like I want to go for it, but at the same time I don't, because I don't feel like too confident. Like, this isn't a trade that I take normally, and yeah, so I'm not gonna take it, but at the same time I'm like, let me see what's going on. But yeah, hold on, let me zoom out. But yeah, price is a little bit like, I don't know. Like, I was looking at this area. Perhaps if price comes back into this area, I might go in for another buying setup, depending on how it looks like. Oh yeah, I'll go for that one if it hits me. Pull it down right there. Let's see what happens. If we can get can we get an entry? We're not even close to price. So now that I'm looking at it, we're not even close. Okay. No entry. Let me guess, 2 ticks above my zone, one, and then it's gonna hit TP. Yeah, okay. Oh shit, I was in the trade. Wait, what the hell? I didn't even know that. I didn't think they got me in, but they did. What the hell? I'm glad that's recorded, and I'm sorry I was on the trading view, because that's what I was looking at, but I was like, they didn't get me in, and they hit TP, and then it was literally like, oh, I mean, it's muted, like everything's muted here, but that's like mad funny. So yeah, so we took another setup here. I kind of talked about it. I'm pretty sure. I was like, I see a lot of rejections in this area. Not to say like this is like the best A+ setup, but it's a setup that I saw that I didn't want to not take. You know, it's like I wanted to take it because it made sense to me. It made sense with the knowledge, you know, with the knowledge that I know, and just, you know, just the experience that I had. So I took that little rejection, that little zone ski right here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 wick rejections. Then, and so I was like, this feels like a good place Price might want to tap into, and then, you know, give us a potential rejection, and we were right on that, so that's cool. It's awesome. We are currently that much on the day because the first trade was a 1-to-1, and then this trade was that. So yeah, let's see if we can get any more trades. If not, you know, I'm really like, I really want to take it easy. You know, I took that trade with little to no hesitation, but my heart did beat a little faster compared to the first trade that I showed you guys, because like the spot that we're in, you know, it's not the best of price action, right? So I was a little bit nervous, but I took it anyway because I was like, scared money don't make no money. So but yeah, now we're pulling up on the 10-minute right here. I'm just gonna delete those drawings because it distracts me like crazy. I'm looking at this. Oh my goodness. Maybe a potential rejection off of this zone right here, potentially. Or would it be a long? Would it be 5? Oh, okay. Well, I'm slow to the game. Let's see. Perhaps. I don't know. Let's see. I'm slow to the game. I like to make my ideas on TradingView and then pursue it on the NinjaTrader, but I was slow to implement that in real life. So, oh, look at that. TP almost hit. But yeah, I wish I was in this trade, no lie. But it's like, I'm just like doing it off the dome, like off the dome ski. Like I'm not, like like none of this is planned. This is happening all at once, and so it's a lot holding a camera in your hand, trying to talk about your analysis, and also just, you know, just trying to actually execute as well. So it's a lot happening right now, but I love it. You know, I'm here, so it's okay. It's okay. So Price is having like a little ball. I think like it's gonna hit TP. Like I feel like that's such a strong rejection. But we do have 7 minutes left off of this candle, so you can see right there. It's currently, I don't think I showed you all the time, it's currently 9:52. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, dude. But yeah, look at that. It's so beautiful, bro. I wish I was in this trade. Like I feel like this is gonna hit TP. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I wanna see Price make like a move. Like I don't really know who's winning, who's involved. I think it's really like mutual. As you can see from the horrible 2-minute price action. Like, you know what, I might go for this sell. Like this is actually crazy. If Price comes down to the zone, I might go for this. Like we just got to see how Price is within. Yeah, okay, so I kind of want to halt, and I want to see how Price ends up on this John right here, because if Price doesn't have the ability to close past this or have a strong closure within this area, I'm gonna assume that it wants to be a part of a range. So with that in mind, like, let's just be cautious. Let's see. Okay, Price, we've been here before. I want to see how Price handles this. I want to see where they go. So I'm gonna pause it, but yeah. Okay, this may or may not work. I did not get into this trade, but I had this trade idea. I wanted to go for a buy in this zone because this is like a rejection area where price has not come into, and there's a lot of liquidity here. So I was thinking like, oh, maybe price might want to come back into this zone, get some liquidity and then reverse back. I don't know, just a food for thought. I've seen this in backtesting and it's worked sometimes, not all the time of course, but just an idea that I had. And if price, we have less than 5 minutes left on this candle. So right now I'm bearish. Right now I'm bearish. I feel like what we had, originally what could have worked, but I don't know. We'll see. But I'm bearish. Like, if it closes like this, bro, and we got 15 seconds left on this 2-minute candle, dude, like, what other area previously closed within this zone, like, with a strong candle like this? So, if it closes like that, oh, that's a small closure. That's a little iffy for me. I'd be a little bit like, I don't know. I'm gonna take this sell right here. Put that sell down. I'm gonna take the sell right here because I felt like price tapped into the zone. I feel like this is either a good or bad idea. Like, it could either work in my favor really well or completely destroy me based off of my previous analysis of the zone and how, oh fuck, yeah, look at that. Wow, yeah, we're cooked. Oh my god, liquidity. Yeah, we're cooked. Okay, we're done. Oh my god. Wow, so that thing, I was literally right talking about, like, I've seen this before. And I took the opposite trade and it fucking did me dirty. Wow, I feel amazing. Well, I'm glad that's recorded. How do you feel, Kadi? I feel sad. I feel fucking disappointed because it's like, I literally had the idea, but I was like, nah, no way. Or just like, I don't know, just like unsure, like if it could really happen, and then it fucking happened. I literally said, I've backtested this and I've seen that this works out. Yeah, man, that's pretty disappointing, not gonna lie. Damn. Because we were doing so well. That fucking sucks. Man. I don't know. I'm gonna go get a smoothie. Let's leave. Yeah. I feel really shitty because there was another setup before I left that I was thinking about, but again, didn't take. And that one hit TP, and it's just, that's like, that's the part that really gets to me, bro. I don't feel happy. Like, I feel emotional, and I want to acknowledge this. So once we get our smoothie, we have like this, if I trade again, the setup, what I was saying, like, if I trade again, the setup has to be like the cleanest setup, like something that's like, I would take that with my eyes closed type setup. Because if not, we're just gonna call it a day, because I've been here, I've gone through this fact, like, oh, I'm up, and then I'm up, and then I see, and then I lose a trade, and it loses like all of my profits, and then I feel like shit, because I'm like, fuck, right? Like, thought it would have been a good trade, and it just messed me up. but and then I'll go back and get so emotional. So right now I'm emotional, so I stepped away, and I'm proud of myself for acknowledging that. So let's get a smoothie, cheer myself up, and also get me out of that environment. But yeah, like, my rule is take 2 trades. If I lose 2 trades, I'm done for the day. I only lost 1 trade, so you know, I don't want to go back there and be emotional. And when I could have, I'm still up a little bit of profit, like just barely. So it's like, if I take another losing trade, like, I know I'm gonna be pissed because I could have just called it here and stopped. So that's why it's like, I'm taking a break, and I'm also like, you know, we can trade again because of our rule, but the next trade has to be, I'm gonna keep it a buck. The next trade has to be a winner, because if it's not, I'm gonna get upset because I would have stopped. And then you'd be like, well, why did you just stop now? Because it's like, I don't know how to not stop trading. But again, like, let's just get this smoothie and see how we feel then, because I don't want to take like a dumb trade just because, you know, I lost. Like, I want to take a trade that makes sense regardless, win or lose. That way, if I do lose, I'm gonna be pissed, but at least it's not like it was a dumb trade anyway, you know. So, oh fuck, it fucking sucks, dude. Like, I literally, because like right after that, it took like, I wish, you know. And I might just get food. Not might, I will. Treat yourself. It's crazy because I'm in a situation where it's like, me saving money is more is more decadent, or I don't know the word, but more important, I guess, right now. But I'm spending money on food and this, that, and the third. And it's just to keep myself just happy and just motivated, you know? Like, food motivates me because I like food. And yeah, it's happy. It's nice to get something nice and warm in your tummy, and you feel good about yourself. You know, I know I'm really like upset about the loss, but you know, I'm happy that I can fucking trade, you know. And I'll say it again, I'll say it a million times, you know, I'm happy that I know how to trade now. I don't make the best decisions sometimes I doubt myself. Sometimes I don't take the trade that would have made the most sense. But yeah, man, I think that's like one of the biggest Johns, is like not taking a trade that you thought of, and maybe because you didn't think it was gonna work out, or maybe you had the idea but you wasn't sure if it was a good one, so you don't take it, and then that shit fucking takes off, and then the idea that you actually take, it does the complete opposite, and you're like, fuck. You know, it's like, fuck. Where is it? Sausage, egg, and cheese. I kind of want a bacon. Breakfast. Yeah, I don't want anything sweet. I want like bacon. Yeah, beef bacon with this, and I want it on a long roll. And this, salt, pepper, ketchup, always. And then I gotta let them know, mayonnaise. Special request. I gotta let them know, bro. I gotta let them know. I love mayo, bro. Like, not even going cap. So that's to order. And then we're gonna get us the classic smoothie that we get: fruit smoothie, Green Mountain. Should I? Fuck it. Let's let's treat yourself. Damn, $17, $18. Shit, we'll just make that back, bro. We just think about our future, bro. This shit is nothing. We literally made $138 commission after commissions and fees. I mean, of course, now we're down to like $30. But it's the fact that, like, I'm a part of the markets, bro. Hold on. Like, I don't want to be like that, but you know what? I do want to be like that. It's like, while now it kind of looks silly to be like, oh my gosh, but like, one day in my life, this is going to be like spending $1, bro. Like, I I made, while it is on demo and none of it's my actual money, regardless of that, I made $138 in like 2 minutes. In like 2 minutes, I did. So it's like, bro, I'm making my almost my daily salary, my daily wage in like 10 minutes or so, and that's why it's like I'm so like sad everything's happening, but it's like what I'm doing is extremely hard but extremely lucrative. So it's like I'm really like trying to let myself know, like, hey, you're putting your position to change your family trajectory by so much, right? Making $200 in a day is not hard to me anymore in the markets. It's not something that's like, it's cool, but it's like, it's something. Making $150 to $200 in a day in like less than an hour or so is like, that's common for me now. I couldn't say that before, so I'm improving. And yeah, so I'm grateful, and I just gotta remember, it's like, Kadi, this is not gonna be our lives forever. Like, we're actively changing our lives. So spending $20 on food, it's like whatever, like a business expense. like I'm hungry, So it's like I get into this fear mindset of how are we gonna get it back? Oh my gosh, we're about to lose our job soon. And it's like, no. We're honing in on a skill that can literally pay your bills without, like, on a regular basis. Let's say you traded four days a week. Bro, with the way that I trade, like, I only need to spend like an hour or two in the markets to potentially make money. Like, so let's say 2 hours a day, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 hours. An 8-hour work week? An 8-hour work week. 8, 16, 24, 32? I know math. Had to use my fingers, but that is a 32-hour work month. Girl, I work 40 hours a week. Well, you know how I am now. But regardless of that, it's literally like, dude, like, there's so much potential within this career, and I'm just extremely grateful that I'm a part of it, that I started 2 years ago, and that I'm young. So appreciative that I'm young, that I don't have a family, that I don't have to worry about a goddamn mortgage, like, I'm grateful that I know this skill now. Wish I learned it earlier, and that's how you know you're on something right. When you starting something and you wish that you did it previously several years ago, that's how you know you're on the right path. And honestly, with that, I love the fact that I have this camera that I can show you guys what I'm doing, because it's holding me accountable for my actions. Like, seeing that it's recorded and, people are gonna be like, could watch this, it's making, and I have to talk. So it's like I'm saying what I'm thinking out loud before it happens, and, attempting to, and sometimes executing on those things. It's really putting me in check, because it's like, imagine tilting on camera, like, that's gonna be like, oh, like, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna be trading and vlogging that to help me, because that's my only form of discipline as far when it comes to it. So yeah, just waiting for my food now. This video is getting really long, so I'm gonna end it here. But if you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I make videos every single day, and I'm going to do these more trading vlogs more frequently, if not every day, because I need it. Genuinely, I do need it. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on another one.